Hi, this is Rick Anto, and I want to give you a guideline, a map, as to how to present the HempWorks products and opportunity to a retail client. And I want you to understand why I'm so excited about this market. This is really an untapped market for HempWorks. We now have 17 products. When we had 2 or 3 products, retail stores really weren't that interested. Now we have so many more products. And everybody knows about hemp. Everybody knows about CBD. They've heard about it. It's trending. Believe me. So everybody's trying to cash in. And what that means to you is big sales and huge possible long-term money, because retail outlets have a built-in network. Imagine that. Big sales mean big commissions to you. A typical wholesale sale, if you're at the executive level, 50%, the sale is either anywhere from $500, 500 BV up to 1,500 BV or more. So that's an actual sale, a commission of $250 to $750, and a whole lot of potential. So that's why it's worth it to attack this market, but you got to be prepared for this market. You have to do your homework. You sort of have to case the joint. Go in and walk around. See what products they are selling. If they're selling CBDs and you can get your hands on it, look at the label. See what they've got. And at some point, ask the question. Ask them if they sell CBD. And if they don't, ask them why. And if they do, ask them what kind it is. Ask them what's in it. So begin your questioning like that. But when you walk in the store, before you're questioning anything, you have to have the right mindset. You got to be prepared. So there's 3 things that you have to absolutely know. Number 1, you have to know that the store owner is in business to make a profit, and therefore they're always looking for ways to make additional profits. I know that's a silly statement, but you have to really, really have that, solid in your head. And second of all, that same owner wants to give the best possible products to their customers. If they get embarrassed and they see they're selling garbage in this net, or if you see it, it's not their fault. That's why, our job is to educate. We have to educate them. And then the third thing is, you have to be an absolute expert on our products. If you're not, you have no business presenting this in a sale that could make you so much money. Or you could blow it and somebody else would get them. And believe me, if you don't get prepared and you don't go get these businesses, somebody's going to. This is too big a market to overlook. So you have to know our products, and then you have to understand the power, the absolute power of this seal. And you have to be able to explain that to your customer. The U.S. Hemp Roundtable was the body that came together to push through the Farm Bill that was passed by the United States Senate and signed into law by President Trump. That made hemp 100% legal, taken off of any drug schedule whatsoever. Hemp can be grown in the United States of America by our farmers, just like corn and sweet potatoes. So now that it's 100% legal and can be grown, there's a lot of products on the market, and you should have some of the, you've got photos yourself so that you'll be able to show them to the people of some of these products. I've sent them out. Garbage products. But people aren't educated. They don't know. So they created the U.S. Hemp Authority, and the U.S. Hemp Authority laid out 74 pages of regulations and guidelines. And you have to meet all of them to earn this seal. We are the only company as of this very day that has earned it, and we are in 100% compliant. So you have to understand the power of that. Now, what is CBD? What's ECS? Why is full spectrum so important? You can tell them all about CBDs and ECS and all this stuff, but what does that really mean? First of all, have the fact sheet in front of you and read it aloud to them. Rich did it. It's the HempWorks phytocannabinoids full spectrum CBD oil. You have it, and your docs. If not, ask me for it. Better yet, if you're on a tablet, if you can show this video, this 6-minute video by that doctor explaining the whole endocannabinoid system is the best of all. But if not, you'll just have to explain it to them. There's three docs that I use, that I would print and use there. First of all, the confusion between cannabis. You got marijuana on one side, hemp on the other side. There's the full spectrum diagram, and there's also what CBD does to the body, and a list of ailments that has been shown to give relief to. So you can really explain what CBD is, why it helps, and how and where. Now it's showtime. Now you get to ask the questions. Can you see why HempWorks is the #1 selling product on the planet? Do you have any questions about our products and why they work so well? Now, you may have to show some of your testimonials right there, because some of the questions, you may need to use some of your ammunition right there, and that's good. And then you tell them, I'd like to go through a thorough explanation of each of our products if you're interested in doing that. You're qualified in there. And then the third question, are you? You'll see I have them numbered 1, 2, 3. I like to get 3 yeses and move on. So now can you see why it is? Do you have any questions? Are you interested in seeing the rest? Okay, now it really is showtime. It's show and tell. Show all the products, explain all the products, add all the testimonials in there. You're making a complete and thorough presentation of our products and testimonials. Now it's time to choose. More questions. Now that you're assured of the quality of our products and the benefits of each, are you ready to look at our wholesale price list? Now he's got to say yes there. If he doesn't say yes, he's not interested. Why bother to show it to him? So when he says yes, show it to him and explain how it works. Now, if price is the only objection, and that means that you have to isolate that objection, and then ask him, if price is the only objection, we can start smaller if that's what you want. I mean, if I can get you started at what we refer to as the executive with a cost of $600, is that what you would want to do? That's an old close, folks. It's called If I Could, Would You? If I could get it to you for $600, would you buy it today? Now keep this in mind. If you have to go to the executive close, that means you have the affiliate count plan sheet right in front of you. So you're going to have to explain it to them, and you might as well. Because the worst case scenario is you're going to get a $200 director affiliate. Because that's somebody that really needs help and needs to build a business and needs to make some good residual income. I mean, if they couldn't afford $600, believe me, they need help. So I'll help you. What you need to do is you need to get out there and need to talk to people, because if you don't talk to people, you won't get any objections. When you get objections, get me on the phone. I'll help get you through them. So let me remind you, why is the affiliate program so good for the retail stores? First of all, they're building a business without the overhead. Secondly, they're building a global business from one location, and they're building residual income. Now, this is monstrous, because you're going to help them build their HempWorks business. Remember, they have a built-in network. They have a customer list. You'll go into their store. They can schedule meetings. They can bring their people, their customers in. You can tell them about CBD, HempWorks, and the opportunity. And then they can become salespeople for the store owner, and so on and so on and so on. You'll do this for him. They will then become the customers of your customers, and so on and so on. And you'll be able to assure that same support to each individual. That's your commitment to their success. Now, I just want to take a second, close this up. I went a little longer than I wanted, but I want to remind you that we educate and we share. Stay professional, stay classy. Remember, you are the product. Have a personal testimony. Be likable, man. If they don't like you in their store, they're not going to like HempWorks either. And know that you know more about CBD than 99% of all the people out there. I am known at OnStellar as the professor of CBD. I got your back. If you got a question, I got it. And I want you to know, my mission, our mission, is to help as many people in as many ways and in as many places as possible. I believe that love conquers all, and I believe in freedom for all. I'm a patriot and a Christian. Where we go one, we go all. I just want to thank you for your time and say God bless you and God bless America. Bye-bye.